10-minute golf mobility session to help any golfer create a better backswing. You can see from Rory and Xander over here, it takes incredible flexibility to have an optimal backswing. We need to turn around the spine, the middle of your back that gets so tight from sitting down, driving too much. We need to maintain that neutral spine so we have great posture, and then we need to be able to unwind the stretch into the ball to deliver all of your power. I'm Michael, PGA professional and head of performance here at Driven, and today we're going to run you through 5 exercises in a perfectly built session that you can use anytime to improve your backswing. Our first movement is the open book stretch. So you're getting down on all fours and then you need to set your neutral spine. Don't be lazy with your posture, and then take one hand behind your head. Here, we're trying to round down and then open up through the thoracic as much as possible. And you probably will feel tight in the middle of your back. So many things contribute to this. We're going to fix it. Okay, so you're going to go 10 reps in total, 5 on each side. Really work slowly, creating the biggest range of motion possible as you rotate on both sides of the body with the open book stretch. Following on from the open book, we go into the spinal rollout. You can do this without a foam roller if you go into our prayer stretch, but with the roller, it really allows you to maximize the stretch through the sides of the body and all the way through the spine. Really simple. We're getting back down onto the knees. We're going to put our hands up on the foam roll in front of us, and then we're going to extend forwards, making sure we roll out and really feel how you access through the spine. Move slowly, move with control, and feel how you increase the range of motion each and every rep, which is going to help you with your posture and how you move in the golf swing. The final movement of our first set of exercises is the static windmill. Here we take both of those access areas into one wider range of motion. We're going to go into that wide stance and we're going to hinge at the hip. All right, that's mobility part number 1. And then from there, we're going to go into that big arc, working around the spine even more than before. So by being on the feet, we can increase how much we move, and to really maximize this stretch and this mobility element, you're going to hold for 5 seconds at the end of each rep. You can see here how we're really turning around the thoracic. This is exactly what we saw in the golf swings, and this is a hugely impactful movement if you want to increase your stretch and load in the backswing. So you're going to work through 3 sets, 10 reps on each exercise. Work slowly, work with control, and really build that mobility. That's the foundation for the actual ability, the flexibility to create the positions in the backswing. Again, if you look at this swing here, what you can see is we really do go past that 90-degree position. And if you can get to 90 degrees, that means you can get behind the ball, you've wound up around the spine, you've stretched the muscles, and then when you transition, it's going to be much easier to get it on plane, to get it in the right positions, and to get to the back of the ball with speed, with efficiency, to hit longer, more consistent shots. All right, so this really does pay off. You're going to get into a better backswing, and when you do these final 2 exercises, it's going to enhance everything that you do on the course. Into our final combination, we now use a band. I use crossover symmetry, incredible system. You can also use a very simple exercise band at mid resistance. This time we're going to go 2 sets, 20 reps of each exercise, and the first is the pull-off press. You can see here we're creating that variable tension with the band away from our body. We then go into the split stance position with the outer leg away from the band, and we're going to hold that band in close and press away from the chest. What this does, it means that you are creating anti-rotation because you are actively working against the band trying to pull you in. So make sure you have that tension as you press forwards, engage the core, manage your center of gravity against the ground, and build incredible stability and balance that goes directly into the mobility we just did for a better golf swing. Our final movement is in that same position, that pull-off hold, but now we go into a split stance torso rotation. This is hugely important because your lower body is in asymmetry. We're working through the hips, we're building on that rotation, and then we're turning the upper body. That's where you get that separation, that X factor in your golf swing, and the more that you are able to load into your backswing and then separate between the hips and the torso, the more speed potential you have. So here, we take that tension of the band, we're working away, so we're increasing that tension through the rotation, making it more challenging and enhancing how you move. Incredibly impactful. We're stabilizing lower, working through the hips, and then rotating through the upper body. This matched with that rotational mobility in the backswing is huge if you want a better golf swing. So there you have yourself a perfect 10-minute session for the upper body, but for the whole body to create a better backswing. Not only is it the better backswing, once you can unwind and really build on that mobility into the ball, everything you do on the course will be improved. So you had 3 sets of the first 3 exercises, 10 reps of each, nice and slow, very controlled, and then 2 sets of the activations with the band as you get more dynamic and put that mobility to use. The key then is that you have more physical potential to work on your game. And when you can load behind the ball, stretch through the big muscles in the backswing, and then unwind with that separation, you have all of the biomechanics you need to improve your game. We have this and so much more in the DRVN app. So if you want the best training program for your game, make sure you head over now, log in, start your free trial, and get the best workouts in golf. So make sure you hit like, you hit subscribe, tell your friends if they need to get more flexible as well, then go get your reps so you can golf strong.